y'all doing?
Kenrich, when you've got a team like them that's so dead set on trying to get into the paint, what were some things that you guys had to do throughout the night to keep them out of it? I think you held them to half their normal points in the paint.
Yeah, just pretty much, clog the paint up, be in the gaps. They got a really good team, well-coached team. So just trying to make it tough on them and sticking to the game plan.
A guy like Banchero, or not specifically him, but players like him, we could see in the same night you, Lou, AC, Hartenstein, all like 8 different guys potentially guard him. What does that do in your experience to an opposing primary attacker?
For me personally, I think it wears them down. Just because you're not getting the same look every time. It's somebody different. And, I think that's a beautiful thing about our team is anybody can guard everybody. So, tonight we just had guys rotating on him, like you said, and it worked out for us.
When guys started to get healthier, you guys are so deep, and you were on the floor at one point, and the ball movement was just incredibly crisp, and just that movement to get from the good shot to the better shot. Just can you talk about almost like maybe the relief of guys getting healthy and being able to play with so many guys, and you guys are so in tuned offensively?
Yeah, being available is the best ability as a team. And we got a really, really deep team, 1 of 15, even the two-way guys, So, it helps us to be healthy. And it's something that you're going to need in the playoffs as well. So, big shout-out to the medical staff for getting everybody healthy.
Hey, Kenrich, can we talk a little bit about Isaiah Joe's dunk?
Let's talk about it.
What'd you think?
I told Isaiah, it seems like every year, once a year, he always catches a body, and it's impressive for a guy his size, because you never, it sneaks up on you, it's sneaky bounce. So, just happy that he caught a body, and it's fun to watch him play.
I was asking Mark about sort of the carryover. Now 2 games in a row, you guys are playing really well and seemingly building some momentum. He hates the word momentum, but it feels like momentum. But he reminded us, a couple of games ago, you're losing in Minnesota. So how do you guys take what's been happening in these last 2 and really kind of try to take that forward as you guys head towards the All-Star break?
Yeah, I think it's just, it's that part of the season where the great teams separate themselves. It's January. We're close to All-Star break. So right now it's about kind of separating, and like he said, we're getting healthy as a team, and that helps out a lot. Like you said, the last 2 games have been good, so we just got to keep building on that.
Yeah, so I know y'all out there playing and focused and locked in, but did y'all feel a little bit different energy from the Lift Every Voice and Sing to the different music that they played tonight? Did you sense any different kind of energy out there tonight?
Of course, man. Of course, always. Anytime we can get Langston to come in and be a part of this organization, we're extremely grateful. The song just kind of touches your heart as well. So, big shout out to them.
What kind of impact did iHeart have on the game tonight?
Huge, man, huge. He's our anchor. Very underrated passer. Uses his voice on defense as well, and he rebounds. And he does all the small things that you need out of a championship big. So we're grateful to have him back as well.
Kind of following up to Jenny's question, you guys have put together 8 good quarters. How much does that benefit you guys going into San Antonio tomorrow night?
Yeah, I think that, this is a whole different game. We got to start 0-0 mentality. Just going out there and competing. Like I said, building on what we did the last 2 games, and just trusting the game plan.
You're obviously really tight with Chet. What did it mean to you whenever you heard that he was going to be named an All-Star?
It was big. I was super happy for him, super proud of him. I know how hard he works. I know the work he puts in, behind the scenes. So extremely happy for him. And I told him, it feels like when my guys get in the All-Star game, it feels like, I'm in the All-Star game. I feel a part of that. So, I'm super excited for him, and this is only beginning for him.
This team's obviously versatile defensively. You're kind of at the forefront of that. Can you just speak to the difficulty of having to guard a 7-footer at times and then switch on to like maybe a speedy guard and just all the different challenges that come with that?
Yeah, it's tough. But as a competitor, you kind of rise to the occasion for certain situations like that. That's how you become valuable in this league, is being able to be versatile and guard multiple positions. Sometimes you got to battle down low with the bigs, like you said, and sometimes you get switched on to a speedy guard. So it's tough, but I love the challenge, man. I love the challenge, and everybody in that locker room does as well.
Anything else? Thanks, Kenrich.
Thank y'all.